Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this Bitty Boop birthday card. So it started off as a birthday card, but someone really liked the design and sent me a message on wanting to buy a custom made card instead of saying happy birthday and saying happy anniversary. So shout out to you, girl. If you're also interested in wanting your own Bitty Boop or Hello Kitty or any other birthday card that I've created on my TikTok, message me on Instagram and continue talking about it. So starting off with the materials, what I used was scissors, pencils, tape, erasers, foam tape. If you're unable to catch all of this information, I will be posting a whole list towards the end of this section of showing you the materials of like the things that you would need. So don't even worry, just enjoy me showing you the materials I use, because I know some people want to see specific things or like the specific objects that I've used. So use silver hearts, not the gold ones. I actually used silver ones in the video on TikTok instead of the gold ones. I don't know why I decided to take out the gold ones, but here I'm showing you the last few materials that I used within the birthday card. So now I'll be posting here the list of all the things that I've used within the birthday card. So you guys go pause the video and go get it all, collect the stuff that you guys need and continue on with the tutorial. So starting off, what you can do is you're gonna grab your first white sheet of cardstock paper and outline it on top of another construction paper that is black, and just like that's gonna be your front cover or like the cover of like your birthday card or your card or whatever you're gonna make, and just glue it together. Then you're gonna grab like another sheet of paper that's coming up soon, and you're gonna start drawing your designs. And I do have a link in my description of the pictures that I've used, so you could just download it and just use it as references. But right now I'm just drawing it, and I will be putting the measurements on the screen like throughout. So yeah, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep like drawing or whatever. And for the frames, I just kind of like wing it. I really do. Like, as you can see, I'm just like measuring like how big I think it's gonna be, but I will give you guys the measurements that I use. But realistically, I kind of wing these things. I just kind of like, it looks okay. It looks about the same size or whatever, you know? I wing these things. So that's why I don't really know how to give explanations, because I'm just like, I just kind of go with the flow and what suits right with me. But anyways, you're going to do 4 of these. There are 4 frames. So 2 of them are going to be Bitty Boop's face, and 2 of them, and the other 2 are going to be with stars. And also, I'm not going to lie, I have to bring up my own videos just because I forget on what I put or how it looks like, because I just think of something and I'm just like, I'm going to make it. Anyways, as you can see, I have 2 of the frames of like the picture films, and they have like 3 like slots of pictures, and each of them is gonna be like a Bitty Boop's face, and the other 2 is the direction of like where the stars are gonna be going or like facing towards to. And as you can see, I'm just drawing here the stars and the Bitty Boops, and that took me a while, so I'm not gonna show you the whole process because it takes a long time. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to the other 2, the little sticker frames on the sides, and I start coloring them. I just start with the black because I prefer going in with the black, because there's a lot of black within there. I don't know, I just kind of pick up a pen and just see what goes first, or like whatever I want to do first, or whatever seems more easier to me. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna fill in the colors. I believe within this next few like video clips, you're just gonna see me coloring in Bitty Boop, or just like filling in the colors. So at this point, you're just gonna hear the background music and just watch me color, because it's not a lot, but it's just a lot of like coloring and like mixing colors together. So I'm just gonna show you the process of what I do and what colors I use, because I know some people really want to know what colors I use. But this is basically what I'm gonna be doing for like the next maybe 15 minutes. I have no idea how long I color it for, but enjoy. Okay, I lied. guess it was way less than 15 minutes, but I'm gonna moving on to making the frames within inside the card. As you can see, I'm just kind of winging it again. I don't have a specific measurement just because every card could be different, but the way I could view it, this one is maybe it's the size of a ruler, like the thickness, if that makes sense, or like the length, I don't know, but it's basically it's the width, my bad, it's the width of a ruler, and I just color in with red marker because I didn't have a red construction paper and I did not want to buy one, so that's basically what I did with the first one too, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what I did. I measured it with a ruler and just glued it on there. Then once you glued like those red frames that you just colored in or like cut out for the sides, you're gonna grab your other 4 picture frames that you made, like the stars and the Betty Boop one, and just glue it on there too at this point. Make sure you glue the sides first, then you glue on the top frames and the bottom frames after. Once you're done like gluing in the frames, you're just gonna cut off like the extra pieces if you do have extra pieces on the sides, and just cut it off at this point. And yeah, and when you're done with that, you're just gonna move on with the lettering or the font in the front of the picture of the birthday card or whatever card you're making. And I got this font from like a website that I just googled on Google, and I was like Betty Boop fonts, and this generator popped up. I used it as a reference because for me, I really like to see what I'm going to be drawing for some reason, just to have like a nice visual to see what I'm going to write. And realistically, this helps you also see it, because like what if you want to write like, I don't know, congratulations Pookie or something, I don't know. But for me, I really like this website, and I think I'm going to put in the link below so you guys could also use it. But yeah, at this point, I just kind of finished on with coloring in the letterings with red and black Sharpie, and yeah, continue on. So this is like my favorite part of everything, is where I do the kisses with the lipstick. So these are the 2 lipsticks that I used, and I just kind of kiss each paper and kind of pick out which one's like my favorite one, and I just cut it out and put tape on top so it won't like smear or anything. But yeah, I just pick out my favorite ones, and at this point, and I just kind of like adjust it and just put which kiss I want in which section. And that's basically what I did here. Then I add foam tape, and I cut one piece and I stack them, so there's like 2 in each kiss, I guess, if you want to see that. I just stack one on top of the other, and I kind of did that with the lettering and with basically everything in front. What you see here, I just stacked 2 foam tapes on top of each other, so I could have like that volume or like that little pop-up that you guys could see there. But yeah, I didn't stick them on because, like I told you guys like before, I like when people write within the card inside first, because it makes it easier than write. And also I do the same thing with the stickers that we made for the inside. I stack one on top of the other, so making it 2, so make it that volume pop up even more. And I almost totally forgot about this most important part that I love to do, is the little gems. I got these at the Dollar Tree, I believe, and I just kind of like make them like little arrows like popping out, like little like sparks. That's what I did. And I also did it to the sides, but to the sides I just kind of like added like little dots here and there, like it's like polka dots at this point. So it's not anything specific, but what I did add 2 of them, then I had like 4 or 3 at the bottom. But yeah, it just kind of really depends on what your flow, what you want to do. And I just kind of stick them on again on top. And yeah, that's basically what I did for the inside. lastly, for the inside, we make the hibiscus flowers. And again, I just kind of wing it. So depending on the size of your card is how big the hibiscus is going to be. So for my card, I just kind of measured it and like basically did the card inside again. And yeah, I drew like the frames or whatever, then I drew the hibiscus. So it just kind of really depends on how big the card is, because I really wanted to fit the whole section there, if that makes sense. Then after that, I just kind of grabbed every single red, yellow, orange that I had and just kind of like colored it. So you could see I just used orange and yellow for that one and white. And for the orange flower, I used like different shades of orange, red, and I think I also used like a dark red, or not dark red, like a dark pink-ish, I don't know. But I used, yeah, basically what you see there, that's what I used. I just used different shades of every color that I had, of like the same orange, different oranges, and yeah. I cut it out, and for this one, you only put one piece of foam tape, so it won't really pop up as much because you already have the stickers on the sides that have the 2 double-sided tape, so you don't want that to like overlap. Finally, and we are done with the card, but we're gonna move on to do the envelope now. So depending on the size of your card, again guys, listen to me, depending on the size of the card, it will determine how big your envelope is. So for mine, it was humongous, okay? And I just kind of drew whatever you want to write, happy birthday, happy anniversary, and basically that's what I did. I just draw the cherries, the hearts, and again the silver hearts. Add the silver heart, not the gold ones. But yeah, this is basically the tutorial of the Betty Boop birthday card, anniversary card, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments, send me a message on Instagram or something. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah.